So, yep, let's start. Let me find ChatGPT. By the way, this is day 4 of my morning challenge. I'm gonna be learning something new today as well. Let's see. I'm gonna ChatGPT. Let's say, hi there, hi there. I would like to, I would like you, I would like you to suggest something mentally challenging to do now. 8 بالذات 8:04 a.m. It should be for a teenager. It should be for a teen studying at a university and working as a teacher. Okay, let's see what we have here. So tournament deep thinking sprints, reverse lesson design, IELTS style meta thinking. Nah, come on, not IELTS, please. Nah, nah. Let's say, give me something challenging to read. Okay. Two concepts of liberty. Okay. Linguistically challenged. We don't need this one. On self-respect. Okay. The Myth of Sisyphus, opening chapter. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's not really doing a great job. Okay, let's go with Paul Graham. Paul Graham. So I hope you guys have heard about this guy. So I on and off read his essays, Paul Graham's essays. So he's generally a really great person. I honestly admire the way he writes. I'm going to share the link as well. You guys can also, take some advantage. So Paul Graham's essays. So I'm gonna go through them as well. If you're not sure which to read, try How to Do Great Work, Having Kids, and How to Lose Time and Money. I read How to Do Great Work. I learned how to lose time and money. So he didn't really talk about how to save money and how to save time, but rather he talked about something that a lot of people are afraid, how to lose time and money, which not a lot of people think about. So The Shape of the Essay Field, I read this one. It was honestly great. I mean, that was perfect. Good writing. I read about this one. This was also nice. And now let's read about the Reddits, how to start Google, the best essay, how to get new ideas. Okay, let's go through this one. Uh, is it that this one? Okay, let's see. How to get new ideas. January 2023. Someone fed my essays into ChatGPT to make something that could answer questions based on them. Then asked it where good ideas come from. The answer was okay, but not what I would have said. This is what I would have said. So somebody did a little bit of thing about his essays, and he sent them to ChatGPT, and he asked where how to get good ideas, and he answered. Let's see. The way to get new ideas is to notice anomalies. Anomalies? How is it pronounced?
Anomaly.
Anomaly. It's anomalies, yeah? So anomalies is to notice anomalies. Okay, before I continue reading, let me think about what is anomalies. Anomalies? I've never heard. I've never heard about it. Okay, let's continue reading. What seems strange or missing or broken. Okay. Something that deviates from what is standard, normal, and expected. Unusual. Yeah. Anomaliler. Okay. the angular distance of a planet Stella from its last perihelion and perigee. A personal thing that is different from what is usual. Yeah, that's unusual. Is to notice unusuals. Yeah, something unusual. What seems strange or missing or broken. You can see anomalies in everyday life. Much of stand-up completely is based on this. Stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy, like comedy shows, are based on anomalies, things that are unusual. But the best place to look for them is at the frontiers of knowledge. I didn't get that. I didn't get the word frontiers of knowledge. Is like the areas of knowledge? Not really sure. Frontiers of knowledge. It's actually doing a lot of work here. So the furthest edge of what humans currently know and understand. Okay, I get it now. So what he's saying is, but the best place to look for them is the frontiers of knowledge, is to learn more and more. That's what he's saying. If you want to get a lot of ideas, if you want to be a person who is full of ideas, you need to learn more. That's what he's saying. Concrete examples: AI reasoning and consciousness, dark matter and dark energy. Why some medical treatments work for some people but not others? In education, does AI improve or weaken critical thinking? Why high achieving students sometimes plateau, like go down? Yeah, what actually causes long-term language acquisition? Don't fully make sense yet. Contradict existing theories, feel off or incomplete. Okay, I get it now. Let's get back. So he's saying is, if you want to have a lot of ideas, learn more. Knowledge grows fractally, slowly, maybe, yeah. So the word fractally means describes something that exhibits fractal properties, meaning it has complex and similar patterns repeating at different scale, like a coastline, tree banks, or refers to a system where complexity grows infinitely as you look closer. Okay. I mean, this word is amazing. So he's saying is, the more you learn, the more you understand that there's more to learn. That's what he's saying here. I repeat once again, the more you learn, you understand that there is more to learn. There's a lot of things to learn. Knowledge grows fractally. The more you learn, you understand that it's a lot more than you think. From a distance, its edge looks smooth. From a distance, you think that it's great. I mean, it's not that difficult. But when you learn enough to get close to one, you will note it's full of gaps. You will notice that there are a lot of things to learn. These gaps will seem obvious. It will seem inexplicable. Like you cannot explain it, that no one has tried or X something wondered about, tried X or wondered about Y. In the best case, exploring such gaps yields a whole new fractal buds. Okay, I get it. So today's what summary is going to be: if I want to get new ideas, I need to learn more. I need to read books. I need to expose myself to different areas of knowledge, and I need to look at the anomalies. Anomalies are things that are unusual and that are happening in everyday life, and much of them are based on what on everyday life, yeah, and which comedy shows usually use. And what I'm going to do now is going to be using AI to help me with the process. Okay, now I understand. Now I understand that if I want to have, if I want to have, if I want to have great ideas, I need to learn more. Okay, how should I? From where should I? Let's see. And it all depends. Naive, just read. Okay. If I want to have great ideas, I need to learn more. That's necessary, but not sufficient. Okay, what actually produces ideas? Learning, proximity, and active noticing. Proximity. What does he mean? Proximity is like being close to something. What about learning plus proximity plus active noticing? Okay, learning is just I learn things. Proximity is how close something is. And active noticing, yeah, I get it. Okay, most people learn away from the frontier that produce knowledge, not ideas. I didn't get it. Didn't quite catch that. Uh, Great ideas, learning, proximity, active noticing. Learning. This is the obvious part. It means reading, studying, listening, and observing. You see, like it's observing as well. But by itself, learning only gives you information. Most people stop here. That's why they don't get new ideas. Proximity. This is the key one you missed. Proximity being close to the edge of what is known. Not beginner materials, not subtle fact, not textbooks that already have clear answers, open questions, debates, things experts say we're not sure about. Okay, now I get it. Like being proximity means here being like diving deeper into the topic that you have at hand, not just going through some beginner stuff. Textbook, city center, safe, finish clean, frontier knowledge, city outskirts, unfinished and messy. Okay, I get it. In the center, nothing looks broken. If you go to the outskirts, things stop fitting together. This is not passive reading. It means constantly asking, this is strange. Why? Something is missing here. This explanation feels incomplete. Noticing is a skill, not intelligence. Most people read to understand. Idea generators read to find cracks. Okay, I get it. Learning, you read, students learn better through communicative activities. You nod and move on. Learning plus proximity. Communicative methods work well, but the results vary widely. Now you are near the edge. Why do they vary? For which students do they fail? What happens in high-level learners? Okay. Like when you are in the stage of learning, you just talk about something that the majority understands. For example, students learn better through communicative activities. And if we're going to add proximity, it's going to be it's going to be a different matter. It's going to be a little bit deeper. Communicative methods work well, but the results vary widely. Why do they vary widely? It may be because some students fail to it might not be the methods that students want. They might want to learn by let's say something entirely different that I have never thought about. It might be, yeah. What happens in high level learners? In high level learners, they may need some hands-on experience with not just their peers, but with somebody who's older than them. It might be this one. That question is the beginning of an idea. Okay, I get it. And another everyday example, stand-up comedy, as mentioned in the quotes, learning, knowing social norms, proximity, being close to situations where norms almost break, noticing, pointing out why it's strange. That's literally how jokes are broken. Okay. I get it now. I get it. Let's get back. Mm, okay. Where was I? Okay, I was here. Learning backwards from the frontier. Basics, intermediate, advanced, maybe research. Intermediate, advanced, maybe research. Okay, I like the idea. I like the idea. That's too slow. Okay. Instead, the reverse learning method. Okay, what is this, the reverse learning method? Read frontier materials first. Okay. Research questions. Opinionated essays. Somebody wrote the essay, yeah. We still don't know why papers. Not what terms you understand, terms, assumptions, and references, then go backwards. Fill only gaps you now care about. Okay. I get it. So basically, what he's saying is don't start from the beginning, start from the end. Because when you read the end, you find that some things are missing, and you don't know the answer. So Just find the answer for the things that you know that they are missing. This creates purposeful learning, not passive accumulation. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Step 3, where exactly should I read? Tier 1, idea, rich essays, highest ROI. I don't get it. Return on investment. I get it. I've heard this phrase, honestly. Return on investment. You invest something and you get the result. These live close to the frontier, but are human readable. Okay, Paul Graham, the text you quoted is this. Gurn Branwin, less wrong, selectively. Choose selectively, he's saying. Edge, or guess says, how expert notes animals, not just what they know. Okay, I'll share this one. You guys can, have a little bit of learning from here as well. So, research questions, not textbooks. Don't start with full papers. Instead, feature research or the limitations of the study, open questions. Gaps are explicitly admitted. Okay, one discipline adjacent to yours. Ideas often come from border collisions. For you, good adjacents. Cognitive psychology, philosophy of language, and learning sciences, one at a time. Okay, I get it. Step 4, the habit that actually creates ideas. Every time you learn something, ask one of these. What doesn't this explain? Okay. What does this fail? Who does this not work for? Why is this assumed to be true? The question is the seed of an idea. No question, no idea. It means like ask more questions. Whenever you learn something new, ask questions. Okay, you learned a grammar structure. Okay, why? Why do I need this? And when should I use this? When should I not use this? Yeah. Step 5, why this feels uncomfortable and why it's correct. When you are near the frontier, you feel stupid again. Progress feels slow, clarity disappears. That's not failure, that's where ideas live. Comfort means you are too far from the edge. A concrete 7-day starter. Okay. Read 2 or 3 frontiers in chosen area. Why hasn't anyone questions? Yeah. Backfill only what those questions require. Explain one gap to an imaginary student. Write the right one piece of speculation. No evidence needed yet. Okay. So let's summarize today's learning process. Today I learned how to get new ideas. Let's say I'm lacking new ideas. I don't really know what to do and what I'm doing currently. So to overcome this problem, I've got to read more and I've got to learn. And learning is not about just memorizing facts or working with textbooks. The great way to idea generation is going to be learning plus proximity plus what was it? Learning plus proximity plus I can't remember this one. Plus proximity plus active noticing. So learning is just taking some beginner book materials and starting to understand what's happening. And proximity is diving deeper into that, not just going through some beginner stuff, but some intermediate and advanced stuff. And active noticing is going to be in my everyday life. Let's say certain things are happening. Okay, why are they happening? Or something works for one student and something doesn't work for another student. Okay, why is this so? What can we do about this problem? And or are there any other ways that I can use to redirect the approach? Yeah. So I got the idea, and I will come back. I will come back live after about 3 to 4 days once I put what I have just learned into practice. So everyone, if you have been here and watching and learning together with me, it's been a pleasure. So I'll see you all after 3 to 4 days. Let me put something I learned into practice. So you guys have a good day. I'll see you all.